Some sports trading cards, vintage, worth thousands of dollars each, stolen while headed to an event in Northeast Ohio. Our senior crime and justice correspondent, Lydia Sparra, has more on the tale of the expensive missing collectibles.
At this vintage sports card show in Strongsville, this is where your card and your money count.
When you have a show like that, you're getting vendors from all over the country, not just Cleveland.
Mario Tripp
Mars Card Shop can help you.
Has been trading and collecting cards for more than 30 years.
There you go. What is it?
Trevor Lawrence, thank you.
You're welcome, dude.
And now owns this shop in Brunswick. He's been to the Strongsville show.
When you're collecting vintage, and that's like 1960s, you're talking about 75 to 100-year-old cards. And regardless of what condition they're in, they're sought after by collectors.
Amongst the card trading world, the news spread fast. Vintage collectibles were shipped to this Best Western Plus in Strongsville on April 14th. The hotel is right next door to where the convention is held. Memory Lane went to pick up their shipment and it disappeared, says a source. Shipping cards is a common practice.
They're sending product ahead of time. Maybe they're on a flight, or maybe they're in a vehicle, they can't bring everything, so they're going to send some stuff ahead of time.
But them going missing is not. Reportedly, $2 million in vintage baseball cards were stolen. Tripp says they should be easily tracked.
Especially when you have graded cards, they all have serial numbers on them. So for the fact that collector has that, he's going to be able to track them.
In the collection of 54 cards stolen, rare Cracker Jack cards, high-quality Mickey Mantle and Roberto Clemente cards. Cards like these will be difficult to sell to reputable card shops because Strongsville police have already been talking to local shops, according to a source close to the case.
This is probably 500 plus, that card.
Tripp deals with more modern cards, which are moderately priced. Vintage cards could cost a collector 6 figures, and for any collector to have all their hard work stolen is just out of bounds.
And for that to leave that quickly, that collector, I feel for him.
That vintage sports collectors convention in Strongsville has been around since the 1970s. It's one of the longest running shows in the country. Now, I reached out to Memory Lane there in California, reached out by phone, but Russ, we did not receive a response from them.
Okay, Lydia Sparra here in the studio with us. Thank you so much.